Hey guys, Caleb here. We just got a new piece of gear here today, actually, for the booth at Berlin, and that's these wireless headsets. I want to explain to you in this video how they work, what features they have, and also want to explain why we're using them as well. But before I do all of that, the first thing that I want to say about these is they were on the cheaper end for wireless communication headsets. These things are not built to take a beating. Okay, they're plastic. They're a little flimsy. They're gonna be fine. They have great audio quality. We just need to be gentle with these. Please don't throw them around. Don't rip them off your head. Don't whip the mic down. Just be careful. While they were on the cheaper end, they're still not really cheap. So please be careful with these. I can't stress that enough. So the reason for moving to these is really mostly just as it makes my job a little bit easier, and also it helps us all to be on the same page a little bit better. So, if we need to queue up a video for the gathering, it's so much easier for me to just get on the headset and say, hey, everybody, we're going to be starting this video in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or whatever I want to do. It's much easier for me to do that than to walk over to the video switcher and say, hey, are you ready for us to start the video? They say yes. Check with the sound tech, are you ready to start a video? Yes. Then walk over to the lyrics person and say, okay, we can start that video now. It's much easier for me to just get on here and say, hey, we're going to start this video soon. Everyone get ready in 5 and count down. So yeah, that's the why. The people that are going to be wearing these, I envision, will be myself or a coordinator, the video switcher technician, the camera operator, and the lyric technician for now. We can add a couple more headsets to this system if we have to. For now, we just have 4, and so that's just where we're going to start at. We may end up adding the stagehand to this as well someday, but for now, just those 4. Sound techs will never get one of these. Obviously, they need to hear what's going on, so they'll never have one of these. So let's talk about the features of this thing and sort of how it works. Obviously, it is one ear, so you will be hearing room noise in your other ear, which I like. It allows us to worship, and also allows us, if someone like Pastor Craig or someone wants to come in and say, hey, we need to make some adjustments for something, you still have an ear available. So the way that these guys work, there's 2 different kinds of headsets. This one here is the main headset. It's the master headset. It says it here, which is probably backwards for you, but it says main here. And the difference between this and the others is simply this acts as the antenna. It sends signal and it receives signal from the others. If this one is not turned on properly, the rest won't work. So this one has to be used, and it has to be turned on first. Let's start with this guy and we can look at the differences. So the first thing you'll notice on this side is this on-off switch. If this on-off switch isn't on, the rest of the headsets won't work. So that has to be on. And then another thing you'll notice on all of the headsets is this button here. Inside of this is the battery. So if you push this button, this side is going to pop open and you can pull the battery out like that. Battery just slides out. It looks like this, and it slides back in as well, arrow towards in. We have 6 batteries, 4 headsets, 6 batteries. So we should be good to go. They're supposed to be able to last a really long time with 1 battery charge, especially if we're turning them off between gatherings. Shouldn't ever really need to replace them, except for maybe after we're done. So for the main, we have power here, battery opener, pop button, whatever you want to call it here. And the nice thing about these headsets is obviously it's one ear, but we can wear this on either side because the microphone flips both ways. Okay, so That's really nice. That way, no, we're not all stuck on the right side or left side. Another thing to note about this microphone is that when it's up like this, it is muted. I am going to recommend that everyone keeps the microphone in the upward position unless they need to talk to someone. When the microphone is in the up position and muted, you can still hear everyone. So if someone else brings it down and starts talking, you will be able to hear it, and you will just have to bring yours down to talk back. So yeah, I recommend it stay up when we're not talking, simply to drown out or keep from being drowned out by music or maybe even another conversation you're having with someone who doesn't have a headset. So on the remote headsets, the ones that are not the main headset, they have the same buttons on the side, but there is a slight difference. This button here is the power button. So if I hold it in for 5 seconds or 3 seconds, it will shut it off. If I tap it, it will turn it back on. And then you also have power buttons, just like on the main one. There's 5 different volume settings. Did I say power buttons? Volume buttons. There's 5 different volume settings, and when you click the button, there is a tone that lets you know how loud it is. Yeah. The only other thing I think is just to show you where the batteries go. So let's do that. Batteries are here, up in here. It's a charging dock. Like I said, we have 6. Obviously, it's on this center cabinet. The way they slide in is really, really simple. Just the arrow goes up, push it in there, and there you go. And then they slide out really easy as well. So we are also going to be storing the headsets in this bag. For now, I will probably find another solution, but in the meantime, this is where they'll be. So when you get here, you can grab one right away, or you can wait till rehearsal's done. That's up to you. Yeah, thanks guys. I am willing to answer any questions you have. If you have any questions, just ask me. Thanks.